Alright, welcome back to the outer world.
The control room should be off to the right.
Yes, thank you.
Hope we're doing the right thing.
Pravati has some crazy body armor going now. We've got some, what is it, custom made power armor or something. Retrofitted heavy power armor. We're running a bit low on ammo, but we're about to clear this place. I'm not sure whether or not we will move the power along because we've got a couple of things left to do. So we've got to kill a robot here and take its thing. We've got to find 3 volumes and we've got to get to this medicine, which I don't know how to do that. No, just tap it with your power attack. Nice.
Nothing personal, I swear.
Oh, another one over there. Mechanical sentry. So, we're gonna have to go back and see if we can get that.
Here they come.
So I said at the start that I wanted to use guns, but the problem is ammo is kind of hard to come by. I mean, it's there, but I just use so much to kill everything that it's not really there at the same time. We don't want that worker's outfit. Oh, do we really want to search all them? Nah. Sealed. Okay. Oh, this is open. Open that up. Get us one of these. Get us one of these. So we've got 11 out of 12. Well, we've only got 11 now. We need... Oh no, we've got 25. We need 40 of whatever them lock things are. Okay, cool. Well, we unlocked that door somehow. Not gonna ask questions. So we need 40 of them. I don't know what they are. To be honest, I have no idea what they are. Boom. So we're gonna have to figure that out. We've got energy ammo for days. If we can just get that, I would like to get that drugs back to the weird old bloke. And if we can do that, we will have our ship up and running and we'll be out of here. The question is, what are them unlock things? I must have missed the tutorial on it. Did we come from here? No. Pravati's turned into a beast from so on supernova mode, your companions die. And I mean like every fight. So if Pravati goes down in a fight, she's dead. So it's a real challenge to keep her alive. 360, nice. But at the moment she's smashing it. Absolutely smashing it. So ooh. Okay. Let's go find this guy.
Not real. You're not real.
Higgins. Where are you, Higgins? Come out. We're friendly. Oh, don't like that.
No, just leave me alone.
Come on, Higgins. Oh, that looks kind of poisonous. Let's not do that.
Not real.
Let's go down and say hi to Higgins.
Not real. You're not real.
Oh, we are real, Higgins. And we look fine. Here you are. Hello.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Snake. Calm down, I'm not trying to hurt you.
And talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
What is it you do here?
Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
You are insane.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Cool.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I can deal with the mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I?
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Ooh, fancy. Someone tampered with it.
That's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
Okay. So where's this next room? Okay. Next room over. Ooh. Let's take that. These things are dope, these impact hammers. Logic module is that way. We're gonna need to... The frightened engineer, no. We're gonna need to go up that way to the master terminal. Oh no, what's up there? Mechanical control terminal. How do we get up there? Probably through this.
You're liable to get scalded.
Okay. How do we get through the steam then? I suppose we could just walk. Be pretty smart, wouldn't it? Get out of the steam, Pravati.
On my way. Everyone all right? I'm going.
Where are you, Pravati? Just don't walk into the steam, dude. I don't need you dying.
Yep, be right over.
What did I just do? Okay, we wait for Pravati to heal. How many are in there?
I'm going! I'll fix you right up!
Fucking Ravati, why did she keep opening the door?
What happens to the veil?
You stay right there.
Here goes nothing! Everyone all right?
We died there last time. I mean, I thought I could reprogram them. Why did it just say optional ticked? Could I reprogram them from here? Where was I meant to reprogram them from? I thought this was the reprogramming station. Oh well, I don't know.
Last. I'm not sure what the ride is. All I know is the decision's final.
Yeah, it's got to be my decision, which is silly. That goes back out there. Okay. We need to get this. Oh no, how do we get in there? Alright, let's do it. I don't know where them lock things are, and I don't have the hack skill to hack into everything, so we're just gonna leave this.
Once we do this, there's no going.
Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your
I don't
opinion.
think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cool. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow, she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Oh, that's so mean. Oh, yeah.
I mean, wow.
I don't know what to do here. I'm just hoping that these missions don't fail. Continue. She convinced me. She convinced me. Deserter's reputation decreased. Let's have a look at that. Ah, they're not even that mad at us. I think we made the right decision. They're not too angry at us. And well, I was on the fence and she convinced me. +5 to tech skill. We'll take that. Would be handy to have. Well, I'm not going to walk through this. We're going to be insta-death. Hopefully, we've made the right decision. Plus, this place is really far away from the ship, so, you know, walking. Don't want to be doing none of that. Ah, keep using it. Oh. No, they're gonna want to kill me, aren't they? I don't have the ammo. Where's your power regulator? I need it. Where is it? How do I get... Oh, in here.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit.
Oh!
This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve.
Oh, I don't
I
like
want
you.
to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
Okay, fine. I'm willing to deal with Reed for you. You're being unreasonable. Come back to...
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos?
Oh, I'll kill
Kill
Reed.
Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
I'll put you in charge, I think. Reasonably, this person needs some help convincing
Tell
him.
Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater.
Ooh.
Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. A lot of worker. Don't worry.
Okay,
The
so
human body is
I...
rich with nutrients.
What happens if you run out of
Edgewater
corpses?
Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Haven't you, Adelaide? All the anger had to come from
My
somewhere.
son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Wow. Well, thanks for your power regulator. Return to the unreliable. No, we've got to... Thomas
What
Kemp.
happened? Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead.
So I've got those data
No
pads on it.
kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Found part 1.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Oh, I've got one more
Don't
for
keep me
you.
in suspense.
Part 2, found it in the cannery.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
I want to ask you something
What's
else.
on your mind?
Never mind. Talk.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
You won't survive without Paris. Time to go back
I've
to
been
Edgewater.
thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again.
So not work at the Carity. You wanted to be an
You know
engineer.
something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater, and I'm as good as dead to her. You know where to find me.
Alright. Let's go talk Reed into stepping down. So, what's our reputation like? They love us. They're friendly to us. So much running. This is the thing about not being able to fast travel. A lot of running. So we talk Reed to step down and then everyone comes back. I might just have to kill him. I don't like him. He's a douche. Let's go talk him into stepping down. Or brutally murder him. I ain't too fast. He's a douche, he can die. 24 bullets should be enough with her stun power.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer. But it is my home.
Come on, just step down.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
The town doesn't eat anything but soda. Of course you're gonna get
You are
sick.
disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna.
Pretty sure it's the food that's making you sick. You need Adelaide's garden.
Understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse.
Found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step
You'll
down.
excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Look, Reed, all you need to know is it involves some really complicated math, and it
If
works.
Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more.
Yes, he's
I
standing
won't stand
down.
in the way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
What are your
Couple months
plans?
ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them. No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you're gonna
I
die.
could see myself lasting a week.
This can't be easy
I've
for you.
always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
Yeah, take care. Sweet. Run back to Adelaide, tell her the good news. I think that's worked out quite well. Adelaide's in charge. Alrighty, so Adelaide's going to be in charge. I'm glad I followed Pravitia's device, or whatever the hell her name is. I'm never going to Praviti. I don't know. Every time I say it right, then I forget how to say it again. Praviti. Put Adelaide in charge, and she's going to be mulching up all the dead to grow stuff, which, I mean, it is kind of a cannibal area. It makes sense. Oh, dead body. Take that. And then we will be out of here. We won't have to do any of that other stuff because the missions will stay there, hopefully. So we can't botch it up. Hopefully she's a good leader.
Look at that. The snake's come back. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
The board reputation decreased. It was better off with you running the
Telling me
place.
you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater. Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Okay, so what happened there? Oh, we got a 2%. But they're both revering of us. Deserters are a little bit upset, but people mostly like us. I don't know what I was looking at. What was I looking for? Journal. Main quest. Return to the unreliable. We'll go put this, go give this robot quest in. Then we'll return to the unreliable. I think we did good here. I think everything turned out well. We've got a cannibal. No, she's not a cannibal. We've got somebody who turns dead bodies into mulch. In charge. Did I not pick up the logic module? No. Oh no, I didn't. It's locked behind a door. That's right. Alright. Let's return to the ship. Drug addiction. Taking as many drugs has turned you. Don't want to be a drug addict. No, thank you. We'll take some floors on at some point, but not yet. Actually, I can just fast travel back to the ship, can't I?
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine.
Well, it's your lucky day.
With a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
So I want to go back. You didn't seem happy.
Oh, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right.
Come on, stay with us. You know you want to.
I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
I'm glad to have you along. Pick a cabin, it's yours.
Yes!
Yep.
Thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
She's awesome.
Well,
Victor?
I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room. I could spend hours reflecting. So, tell me what's on your mind.
Yeah, I think that's... Don't need to talk to you right now.
I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain?
I have the power regulator.
Install a power regulator?
Yeah, I know what I'm
Outstanding,
doing.
Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Okay. Let's get it done. Oh. Boom. Level up and we're out of here. I think we did well. I think we did well.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Install the
All
power
systems are
regulator.
operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Hold on, I need to take care of something. Ah, let's get out of here, man. Let's go.
Dr. Phineas Wells.
Oh, good. I'll be waiting to hear from him.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Get to the point,
What
Phineas.
you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Why do I need a nav key to land on a
Strictly
planet?
speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kalkelly.
Final curve of work with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
I'll put it to good use.
I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Where's that? Here. I kind of wasn't listening to it. Where the hell are we meant to go?
Message from Dr. Wells. He'd like to congratulate you on finding a route to Monarch.
Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Kalkelly.
I'm gonna fight my way overland to Stellar Bay. It's a mistake, get me
Yes,
out of here.
Captain. Initiating travel sequence to the Groundbreaker.
Okie dokie.
The Groundbreaker has approved
Oh.
request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Alright, I think we should pick this up next time. We're in the air, we've got the spaceship going. Well, we're in space, not the air. Got the power going. We saved the town. We put Adelaide in charge. We have Pafari, or whatever her name is, on board. I think we've done well. We can convince the arsehole mayor of the town to step down. I've been Venomous White. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.